Hello, this is Victor at restoringmercedes.com. Mike, this video is for you. I finally get to receive and get some time to work on your rear headrests. The rear shade is it works, but I need to lubricate it a little more because it's getting stuck a little bit, but I hope I'm gonna get it done soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll get it out again, but at least the gear and the motor is good. Yours is destroyed. That's like one of the pieces of the large aluminum gear from your rear shade motor. That's a primary one. The drive gear, it was replaced. The drive gear was worn. Here's the drive gear from your motor, from the rear sunshade. As you can see, the groove. But the thing is, it's not a big deal. I got the whole replacement piece. I found a remanufactured one. It was a very rare piece. It was made by hand, the gear, and it works. But it's not the point of this video. I'll show you that later. Headrests. This is finished. I finally have this done. So I'll just want to show you the operation. It's connected here. I just want to switch polarities here, and then you see it operational. All right, there we go. And the other way. So as you can see, motor runs. It's all greased up, and basically it's ready to go. So this one is ready for the installation. The other one I still have to work on because there is a big problem with these motors. Is the main gear. This is a replacement gear. Now this one, this is the second one. This was very tough because not only that, the gear is very difficult to remove. This is the gear. I had to drill it out so I can actually take it out. This was the crack in it, and not only that, but the actual big washer here that holds this rod in place was broke. It broke off. I mean, it was broken, and I had to weld it. You can see a little bit. I mean, just some spot welds. Not the prettiest one, but it works very well. It welded through well and straight. As you can see, it's pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of spacing, but that's the way that they are. They were crimped originally. This thing moves. Spring loaded. So there's a big spring here, and now, well, I don't know how to even show you that. You see, this moves. The other end here, which is polished, that goes into the motor now, right here. So that's how the whole shaft is straight. This small gear I already replaced. This is not a big deal. Just heating and cooling. These are the gears that you had. Both broke. They were broken. And the biggest problem is how to put this gear on. I already did it on the other side. It's very difficult because you see the polished area here is larger than splines. So obviously when you're gonna push this gear on, then you're gonna destroy the splines because it doesn't fit over. If you look closer, it doesn't fit over. Obviously I'm gonna have to do freezing and heating and what have you, just to do the best I can do. Most likely, as it showed on the other motor, that will not work well, and it did not. And I had to reinforce it. I had to lock it in place with some pins, and that worked well. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So right now I'm gonna freeze this so it shrinks a bit, and then I'm gonna try to freeze just this area here the best I can, and then I'm gonna heat up this gear. So obviously it's gonna be softer. So I destroyed the least splines I could, and then I'm gonna lock it in place, and we should be good to go. I'll put a little bit of glue here just for good measure as well on top of all this, and put it together, and hopefully these motors will be finally finished, because the car is done except for these motors here in the back, headrests and sunshade, rear sunshade, and the car will be pretty much ready to go. I start it up periodically, battery doesn't drain, everything works, starts right up and runs, and yeah, so this is what we are. So hopefully I'll get these done today, and tomorrow I'll put them in and get the shade out, lubricate the shade, put the shade back in, test that up, and then I will have to go with the rear parser shelf, the shelf itself, the cover. That will be kind of a difficult task to also fit it inside. I don't want to take the C-pillar off because they're part of the headliner, and it's a coupe, so it's one huge headliner. Well, anyway, that is where I am, and I just want to show you the update. I know I haven't been working on your car a lot because I was waiting for these things to come in, and they finally in, and I'm working on them. I got the small gears, proper gears, yesterday, so I just want to wrap it all up so they're ready for installation. Tomorrow is going to be a decent day, warm enough to work, and that's what I'm planning on doing this. Okay, so this is all for me. Again, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.